Collegiate. We're bringing Counter-Strike 2 to you today. We are going to UCC Netsoc Rebels versus UL Esports. Due to a few technical difficulties, we UL are in the lead rounds. UCC are fighting for the site. Bomb has been planted, and it is their turn to retake.
We came in at an opportune time, it seems. This round 3 is going to go coming in like in the first two.
Bomb has been defused.
Yeah, exactly. So
Counter-terrorists win.
Introduction. Blanco here, and I am joined with Alex. I know it's a bit of a rushed intro, but we want to give you the best Counter-Strike we can today. So we will be seeing a little bit of a force by the side of that CT, of the side of the UCC, drop that economy a little bit. Well, all players on that. Nade and Banana doing force spray from Targetron. Out that play and Kai with a
Classic utility on Banana. Especially for winning these fights.
Against these AKs, and it could be a tough fight to take for this long range play. Two players trying to take the place, two players sitting in pit. Right here, one trying to take abs, but the molly burn now. The wall gets the sprays, they know.
Terrorists win.
Both of them are, but it doesn't matter. The time has ticked down, and it is a third round for you.
UL are going to connect with off on this one. Ready to take pretty much any fight that comes towards them. See if DC can stabilize a bit here. See if they can push to get this first half even at least.
That MP9, this could do a lot, but he just gets insta headshot by that AK, and the pistol in the hands of the just not able to hit the head, and now but 19 HP left on CM2K. He's not letting them take him out of this round yet.
It's just dominant out the gate. The rounds are close, but it does still feel like no matter what, it's going to be UL's round.
Yeah, it feels like UCC aren't grabbing enough space. They're not taking the positions that they need, and they're just, you know, they're losing these fights that around where players will walk through the smoke and take it out. That's crucial for this round, and that's already 3 players. UCC, they do one of instant trade out, and now down to Targetron. AK in hand, so a little bit to work with, but it is still 4 players you have to fight against here, having an op in their hands as well.
Terrorists win.
Yeah, and another round going the way UL here for UCC is going to be tight. probably going to go for an eco or very light force buy, but I don't see them. It's going to be a 6-1.
Yeah, it feels like it will be unless these, these pistols, these deagles are able to convert onto something. And we see, let's say, an even enough scoreboard. It's not like one player is chasing away with the most kills in the match so far, but they are apartments push and they're. As I say that they do just run at them. And Kai with 2 deagle headshots to spray, and now they know B is going to be clear. They know all players are on A, so they're just going to hold it. And I think a good option for UCC here is to let these pistols try and get a kill, but keep these AKs. And retake possibly get a kill here or 2 for their troubles. Bingus with 1, but now we see AKs and Fnatic running down Banana. 5-7, not able to get anything there, but they will be saving these 2 AKs for that next round to give them, that headshot potential.
Got it. Extra bit of power they need here. Maybe it'll be enough.
Yeah, and they're just running around.
Terrorists win.
Are hunting a little bit at least, trying not to lose their own guns, but also take the guns out of the side of UCC. And now we see that tough CT economy. Kai buying up an op again, full armor and a little bit of utility as well, so not a full glass cannon. But against these AKs, you get a headshot, it's a dead anyway, so it doesn't really matter if you buy that helmet or not. Didn't go ahead. The spray from Dogpatch gets 1 kill onto Bingus. Now, good advantage for you.
Yeah, and even looking at the mini-map 2 hours, every bit of control they lose, they're taking that bit more.
Yeah, good moves from CM2K, taking out that player in Banana over the smoke. And now, UCC will be guessing where will they go next. Will they still be fighting mid, and will they be going A? Smoke will help Kai out, and almost off shot with that smoke. Fully flash doesn't spot it there, but here's the shot, and now he's smoked off. Doesn't get the timing right, and it's just Goober in this pit position, trying to hold off A side a little bit, but Frenty is already in CT, running through that smoke, taking out Kai, and now 4 versus 3. These players are very split up. UL gets such a nice position here. They run through CT, and it's a fight that UCC are able to take together.
Yeah, and Washam gets killing the rotator before he even gets to leave the A site. It's looking a bit hopeless.
They have a lot to work for here. Fnatic walking into the crosshair of that op, and now Alex not able to get anything. Rem just taking him out, spotting the gun barrel, and that will be 7 for UL. So looking like a very strong half, putting UCC on what will look like they should be playing another pistol round. That eco, it's a big kick, but with the economy that UL have, they really have to try and give them a little bit of a kick and take that economy down, so that they're not able to buy up guns every single round and not feel any change round by round.
It all comes down to the economy, really. It's just can be a bit side, but really with the M12 it can be a bit brutal for the T side as well if they can manage to get a little bit of space here and get some numbers on the board.
Yeah, 100%, and we see that team play though, that utility come in handy. Flashes coming in from the side of UCC, being able to take those fights taking out already 3 of those players, so 4 versus 2 now. But we've seen what CM2 can do with the op, and can they do the same thing with that AK? Rem already dinking up Goober, so now MP9 is on very low HP. Fnatic as well, 24 HP left. You know, 1 bullet away from death. And
Yeah,
it's
but it
gonna
looks
be
like they're trying to wrap B.
yeah, and they're both taking a side each really here. They're trying to, you know, split these defenders up. They're trying to, you know, take space here and just get literally they're just trying to go for picks. Like they're playing a 1v5 each.
Yeah, and it's causing such uncertainty. Like, I mean, look at Togatron, he's rotating to A, and it's the wrong site.
Yeah, and almost taken out, but the RLX
The other X gets the kill.
and Togatron gets the spray and he's able to take him out. So almost devastating round for the side of UCC, you know, almost losing that out. Just not able to take out, you know, a single attacker on each side really when you have a 2 versus 1, you know, on both A and B.
Yeah, and I mean, it really all came down to DRLX there. Could he get the kill on CM2K? And he did. He got his 1. That's all that he needed.
Yeah, and now we're gonna, you know, see a little bit of kicking the economy, and Kai straight away taking out that op player, which is crucial for the side of UCC. Pogatron taken out too as well, pushing into Banana, just spraying them down at a shooting range. And now Friendly, he's still trying to take a kill, but the RLX will say no. 2 HP left, and they know where this last player is. They are aware, but Google is just feeding him kills, but Kai will be there to trade him out as well. So really good for the side of UCC. You know, 4 players left standing. Economy will be growing. UL, they buy up, and now they won't have money. Well, besides the 11,000 on CM2K, so never mind. Now, once again, we might see the fight in between these 2 ops, but Kai deciding not to take that fight, deciding to play this passive and not get instantly taken out of this round. Now, Banana being pushed again. The RLX is there, trading out his teammate Frenty, and now jumps in apartments, but Washanga is there as well.
It's like they're just not ready, but look at Fnatic.
Yeah, he's just walking behind him.
He gets a free kill.
Gets 2.
He gets 2. He's turned around completely on its head.
Yeah, but look at this. Now there's one player on B and 2 players pushing him. 2 versus 1 retake. I don't know what this smoke is, but I don't know what game you're playing, but I don't think anyone can Spider-Man their way up there. But Kai with the last kill of this round, bringing UCC to a score that, you know, you're not going to be mad about. They get, you know, you might possibly get 5. You might get only 4, but it's still, you know, it's still not a 10-2 or a 9-3. So it's, you know, it's that one extra round you have to be able to help you. Yeah, exactly. And I think we're having a little bit of a connection problem too. The game on the side of the stream, but we can commentate without the screen, I guess.
Yeah,
So,
Jan will keep everyone posted. What's going on?
4 versus 5 right now for the side of UL. 1 player taken out. Rem is gone out of this round straight away, but CM2K will trade out his teammates and will take out 2 players in Banana. So now, B-side being taken completely open, CT will be smoked off. Or never mind, they'll just take another kill. 1 versus 4. Fnatic, last player standing for the side of UCC. M4 in hand. They have a little bit of money for next round, but you know, will he save this? Will he be able to drop one of his teammates? And the answer is no, and I forgot this is the last round as well, so
It's the last round of the half.
so it doesn't matter if you save or not. But you know, they bring it to a 4-8 close, which I still think is a good score on the side of CT as well. You know, so I think it's something you won't be really too mad about.
Yeah, and I mean, just gotta say, CM2K is playing incredible. Just one of the best games I've seen out of him so far. I mean, great first half. I mean, even 14 kills might not seem like a huge amount, but he's just been rock solid. Every duel he's taken, he's gotten a kill and a half from every fight.
Yeah, 100%, and you know, he's really pulling this team to the win, and Togatron instantly picking out Bingus, lineups from DRLX, Kai with a second kill now, and the rotates will be coming in, so CT might be dangerous to fight, but it doesn't matter. Togatron with another one just spraying into...
They're not ready for CM2K.
Yeah, and I think Matt is lagging. He's just standing on site. So CM2K, I believe, yeah, we'll take him out. And now 1v2, but CM2K absolutely whiffing his shots. He's not able to hit these dings with this USB, and taken out by Kai. Beautiful round from Kai and Togatron. You know, Togatron comes out with 3 kills, Kai comes out with 2 kills, so really good from them, you know, being able to hold that out with, you know, with one of their teammates having tech issues as well.
Yeah, I mean, it's just every round they are fighting. It's when UL are winning rounds, it feels like, oh, of course, they held their positions, they won the round by just winning. But for UCC, they're fighting tooth and nail for every single kill, and hopefully they are starting to come into themselves a little bit more in this game. And I'd love to see them. I'd love to see an 8-8 scoreline here. Maybe make it into a 12-12 after that. Perfectly even game. But we're back in the game now and we're ready to go.
Yeah, I mean, it gives them a good way to get this win with this pistol one, and now these I was gonna say these SMGs, but they're getting absolutely dinked up, and now 2 players left. One is in B here, they're gonna push him down, and now a last player, CM2K. Very dangerous player to go for a 1v4 against now, because we've seen what they can do, and they have a MAC-10 in hand. So now dinked up by CM2K DRLX, but he will be victorious in this fight, taking him out and bringing UCC to a 6-8. You know, second half, first 2 rounds go to them straight away. So I think very, you know, really strong, and showing that they can fight for this, that they can go up and, you know, even this up, as you said, to an 8-8 possibly.
Yeah, I mean, it's getting more and more likely round by round. You see that UCC are just gaining confidence with every single kill. But now they're going for a fast B play here. But there are two M4s up against them.
Yeah, but these MAC-10s, if used correctly, they can instantly headshot them here, and M4 is already 22 HP, will be taken out by Togatron. Now left onto HP though, so a little bit of a HP disadvantage here, and Rem just spraying with this M4. 3 players now, and it will be 4 to finish it out. Washamga taking out the first one, but Rem absolutely holding down the site with that M4.
Yeah, and the utility coming out there from Rem was just, it was the icing on the cake, really. He showed a perfect B hold, and maybe got a little bit lucky too in the middle, but we'll hope to see more of that.
Yeah, Rem decides that B is not open for business today, that UCC will not enter the site, and that is it. His word is the last for that round, but we will see if UCC can respond with a, you know, with a better push next time. And Kai taking out Bingus. What a one-tap. Now 4 versus 5 for the side of UL. Although it is a little bit easier on that CT side for them. And if only that was a nade, Cooper would have been out of that round instead of that smoke thrown.
A bit of a stalemate here. UCC, they're playing further back. They're retaking their banana control, really just going through the motions.
Yeah, it looks like they're trying to, you know, wait for UL's mistake again, trying to let them peek out and just get a kill on them once again. But it looks like they're going for a little bit of a B fake. They already have 3 players here in B, and it doesn't look like they're going to be rotating out, and it's just Renty on A. But we're going to see a late rotate right now. So one player still trying to sell that fake, and Togatron already rotating out. Molly goes down into wall. It looks like A-side will be able to be taken, but CM2K takes out Fnatic on that flank. And now...
Nice trades.
Yeah, and now they know where this player is. Kai with a beautiful spray. Bomb will go down. Players on the side of UL, very low HP, at least Rem, and you know, it's a little bit easier to fight here, and it looks like it will be a save. Rem already sitting in that church position. Oshamga just watching his back, trying to get it, possibly an exit frag, trying to get, you know, the little bit of extra money for the end of that round. But it will be a 9-7 to the side of UL after this round.
Yeah, and I mean, it feels like the UCC were starting to run away with it there a little bit. I mean, it was only 3 rounds in a row, but it still felt that they had flipped the tables. But we'll see now if they can keep that going. That's 4 out of the last 5 rounds.
Yeah, and it feels like UCC have just, you know, grabbed, finally found their momentum for this map. So we might possibly see them for the first time in this map, you know, get more rounds than UL and take the lead, and possibly even take the map win here. As we see UL once again on a little bit of a force fight, but this 9 will be doing so much. Gobber getting 1 for the troubles of his teammates. But now, with a second as well through that smoke, CM2K is out, the top fragger of the side of UL. And now, 3v3, once again, still mate, all players basically full HP. They just have to wait for a move from either side, really.
That's just complete stillness across the map as the CTs try to figure out what space. Oh God! What space has been taken while the T's try to take that space back. Wishamia catches Togatron at the top of Banana. That's going to draw a rotation towards B.
Yeah, but UCC are aware of this, and now they're going to try and go, hey, do you know where this molly came from? And now they're going after the player, but he's standing in the molly, taking out another one. And now it's the RLX. Bomb dropped. Smoke and nade in hand. So they're able to do something at least here. They won't spot any of these players out. He might just saw a shoulder, but it doesn't matter. Frenty peeking out, sprays him down. And this round, what looked like should have gone the way of UCC, just completely turned around by UL.
I mean, it's just those real gritty fights, round after round. And it did feel like UCC were winning in that sort of aim department. But now they're onto a half buy here, all Tech 9s. Probably looks like they're going to be going for an apartments rush. He's ready for it. He drops 2.
Yeah, they're just staring at each other with the bomb in hand, and that is devastating for them. And now it's nasty. They're just stuck in apartments, and Team2K just peeking out the balcony. And it looks like this will be a quick eco. Fnatic has the bomb in hand. They're running down every avenue possible. He's just sitting here trying to get a single take, but the MP9 is the one gun that you don't want to go up against at this range because the fire rate is very, very fast. So Fnatic,
It's
no
brutal.
real chance there. And that will be 11 rounds for the side of UL.
Yeah, and not only the fire rate on those MP9s, but also that kill reward. Getting so much extra money there from that pretty much bonus round.
Yeah, 100%. And now we'll see an op in the hands of Kai. No up on the other side, but they don't notice. I was gonna say they don't know this player is pushed up, but Kai takes him out, saves Goober, and now two-man advantage for the side of UCC. We're gonna see that even up very, very quickly. UL already taken out two, and now spotted in banana. Togatron not able to convert into that kill, but Rem Rem is just playing a, Washamga and Rem here in banana. Washamga pushes the player out, spraying him down so that the player, pushes back a little bit to not get absolutely destroyed in banana, which in turn makes Rem peek out and take him out in mid. So I think beautiful team play there, to really, really give UCC a kick and say, we're here playing a different game than you are.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's cerebral is the only way I could describe how they're playing.
Yeah, now we see a last force, possibly last force of this map. We do see all we really see is a Deagle 2 SMGs, and High against that op gets only legged and left on 15 HP, is able to take them out and pick up the op. So really good for this round. This might be the game changer for them.
Yeah, I mean, Kai has been he's been pretty solid on that op. Even while they're up against map point here, he's still been a real shining player for them. Seeing 2K gets beat down, he's on 34 HP. He still manages to get 2 kills. Take that through.
As well. It's all down to Kai. He takes the shot, misses, and now the players are aware where he is. So now they're just gonna try and chase him down. Rem just misses the timing. He's not aware that Kai is here and gets taken out for it. And now he hears the jump. He knows where one of these players are. He might be aware of this one here. The no-scope miss, and that will be the first map going towards UL. CM2K with a 4K that round. And, CM2K 25 kills, that game with 9 deaths, really showing, what they're able to do, what they are made of. So beautiful map for UL.
A pedigree here. Sorry.
Yeah, no worries. UL, show what they're made of here. UCC being able to get 7 rounds, so still, a good showing against a team like this. You're still happy with 7 rounds at least. And I believe we're going to be going to Anubis after this. But I think we're going to take a little short break and wait for players to get into the server before we do. It could be. Hello everyone and welcome back to Irish Esports Collegiate Counter-Strike 2. We're going to be bringing you map 2, Anubis. First map went to the side of UL. So this is the time where UCC can try and, take something, try and fight their way back for this draw. We are actually coming into the pistol round, so we'll be seeing that very quickly, and we see already UCC pushing down into mid, trying to take cameras, taking out one very, all these players already taking damage from that molly, and Washamga just taking one and running away. That's what you want to see, really.
I mean, just get your one. The classic saying, just if every player gets one kill, then that wins you the game.
Yeah, and Rem with another one, the RLX, taking out a second player, 6 HP now, spotting out that one, saving his teammate as well, and now Fnatic with it, another one, just fighting around this pillar in sight, and it's just down to Bingus. Well, he's not able to hit these headshots, and someone's going for a knife.
Fnatic ruins it.
Will not let Togatron knife him, although it would have given them a lot of money to work with this round.
And it would have sent a message.
They want to say this is our map.
Map 1, we started slow. Map 2, we're getting straight in, win the pistol.
You're getting knifed.
Exactly.
And don't forget, you're getting knifed, guys. But yeah, we see 2 kills for that round. Really good round from them. They're surviving, being able to keep that armor. And Bingus already in mid, dinked up, and CN2K on a possibly huge flank here. If he gets the timing right and doesn't get spotted out, but he will know that it is B already. We see Pi sitting in A, but CN2K is right behind him. He just doesn't spot him, I think.
Time isn't gonna be ready.
He gives him the info, I think. But that's it. It's one player. They know it's B now. And they know they don't have the space in mid to fight here. So they're just going to have to commit here, and they get 2. Goober just running Mac 10, which is really what you do, and now left on 1 HP. 4 versus 2,
Still gonna
CM2K
fight.
and Rem.
And I just ran.
Yeah, Rem with 7 HP
7 HP.
versus Goober on 1 HP. Who will win?
My money's on Goober.
He's less HP, but
He has
possibly a
heart.
better position. Really? No.
Terrorists win.
But it doesn't matter. It gets instantly traded out. Rem would not be able to survive for very long with just a Mac 10 there. So very good round for UCC, already in the lead, 2 ahead, and their economy is looking pretty good for this round at least.
Yeah, I mean, early game, round 3, both teams are going to be fairly solid, but I mean, UCC looking like they got a couple more rounds in them, even if they lose.
Yeah, but we see an op in the hands of Rem already on the side of UL, and I believe, yeah, it will just get a kill instantly onto Kai. He was not expecting an op in round 3. And now there's only 1 AK in the hands of Fnatic to try and fight this here for these headshots. Galil's, 2 headshots, you get the kill. And it's against these M4, so it might be, it might be okay to fight here. And Togatron,
beautiful.
absolute beautiful peak. The timing is perfect. The peak is great. The aim is on point. Gets that headshot. Op is out of the round, and another one as well. Still 34 HP left. 3 versus 4 really saves the team right now.
Yeah, but I mean, there are still 2 players on this A site, and CM2K looks like he's ready to take a bit of an aggressive peek here. He just gets spotted out. Albatron catches an easy kill and explode onto the site. Frenties went towards mid to collect that off, and now he's caught out of position.
Yeah, now the bomb will just go down, and they're gonna wait for it to take off. And Goober is expecting a flank, and he is aware of it, and a beautiful headshot there. Through the wall as well, dinked, and now they are probably aware that Frenty will be trying to save this up. So they're not, they're not trying to push anything here. They know it's a 4v1, it will be tough for them to get anything. But I believe they will try and take him out. Op shot missed. They are now aware they're just gonna run him down. They do not want him surviving with that op in this round.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like they are going to get it.
Oh,
Not if he
are
catches
they?
Albatron.
No,
And
they
Goober.
won't.
Oh, they will?
Almost.
Oh!
Almost. If only if only Fnatic shot right there. Possibly, taking that out. And that's also a little bit more money in the bank of Rem. But still, you don't want to overbuy weapons, so you're just gonna give the CT side extra money and then buy an AK.
Yeah, I mean, like, full guns, and push straight down. That op goes with CM2K. He's had a slow start here. This is his first kill. Hasn't even done any damage until that kill.
Yeah.
Oh, look at it. It's all UL. Filling the kill feed. Frenty catches one. Shamga. An
Ooh,
impossible
beautiful one.
kill onto Fnatic. And it's just Togatron. Completely surrounded, and Fenty gets a final kill.
Yeah, that round looked very promising after Rem gets taken out, but then that deagle shot from yeah, that deagle shot from Oshamga onto Fnatic really well played. Very good, aim crosshair placement, and just Fnatic not able to really reply with anything to that after his head gets blown off.
Yeah, I mean, just he clicked heads better.
Yeah, and now they're up by 1 round. So, still 2-round lead for the side of UL. They do still have to work their way up slowly but surely. But still, their economy is looking much better, and the buys on the side of UCC are not great. We see 3 AKs, a little bit of utility, and 2 SMGs. which could be a big problem for them here. That utility will be crucial to fight up against. And Team 2K just peeking with a FAMAS. Taking out
Let
the
him into
player.
the game.
Yeah. Or gets the first time. Here and
Now, triple
peeking
kill.
out.
Double
Yeah.
kill Rem. One. He's gonna do the molly.
Last player left standing and not able to do anything in that position. So another round for the side of UL, and one more, they will be evened up. They will be back to where they really started, you know, even rounds. But that economy is looking much better on that CT side right now.
Yeah, and I mean, just it's pretty much the reverse of what happened on the last map. One team didn't really get into it quite as quick. Lose the pistol, lose the support spy, and then the money starts to spiral. But now UL, they've managed to settle things. And it is UCC who are on these pistols.
Yeah, and these Deagles, you know, they might be able to pull off what Washamga did. Get these kills, but Team 2K is already in the stairs position. He just ran there, and the bomb will go down. So for their troubles, they will get that extra money. They will be taken out, but it is still an eco, so a bomb plant is what you want.
Yeah, and it's the best that they'll get as well. Only one kill there onto Washamga. I mean, even that could have been... He could have avoided that too.
Yep, 100%, and you know, it gives them a little bit better of a buy. They're able to buy up utility, and this is where, you know, they're possibly able to do something. They might be able to, you know, smoke that off. They will be able to get a better execute in. So this could, you know, lead to another good round for UCC really here, because this is the round that they need to win, or they're back on an eco, and UL don't seem like, you know, they will be touched even if they lose the next 2 rounds in a row.
Yeah, and I mean, Ingus there catches one out. It's just the tides are turning here in this new mismatch. Togashron and Washamga sitting on opposite sides. Oh, and Frenty catches Togashron there. I think CM2K has spotted the barrel of Fnatic's gun here, so that's a good bit of over. Uber catches Bingus. They've got a free A site. They've got Kai holding the mid cross and Goober holding the flank. This could be a tough round for UL to get back into. Goober, he lets it off a little bit too early there, and Frenty manages to catch him out. Seem to K, he's ready. There's Kaiji here now. And he gets caught out by Frenty. Frenty doesn't realise that there's no one left, but seems to he's on the bomb. And that's UL in the lead now for the first time this map.
I realized I was muted.
I had a suspicion. That's why I just kept talking.
CM2K, and you know, really good retake from him and his teammate there. You know, something that looked really impossible. They are able to take those 1v1s. Goober just sprayed them too early. Kai the first kill as well in this round, and you know, UCC trying to get back, but they lost, and Goober catches Washamga with a nade in hand now. Targetron will do something with this scout. Frenty just peeking out, taking Kai out of this round, and Fnatic as well, there to take another one of his enemies out of this round.
Yeah, I mean, Rem's pushing slow clearance. Fnatic not ready. But Togatron trades it, and it's just Frenty now. He's on the far side of the map. Goober's ready for it. He's holding the CT.
But it's
Doesn't
not
matter.
enough.
And it just clicks heads. 13-3 here now for Frenty.
Yeah, and now it's just a 1v1 situation. They just have to play around. He doesn't expect this last player to be on side, and Dogatron plays ring around a rosy with him, takes him out, and that will be once again an even score. UCC chasing what they have lost onto UL, and now, you know, a really economical buy for both sides, because it's not looking great for either right now.
Yeah, I mean, these back and forth rounds, no one can really build up that loss bonus. I mean, this is what we asked for. We can't complain.
Yeah, an even game. Exactly. Team Flash, not very helpful there, but they get smoked out anyway, and now will be the time to rotate back. But are they aware that there's a player in mid here? 4 players spraying him down. He should not be able to get any kills here. Flash comes in as well from his teammates. Rem here to help him as well, and he gets one. But it's Rem there actually too, just sprayed him down, and the nade is Fnatic a little bit. Turns away from the flash, gets one. Not able to get a second through that wall. Not enough power to shoot through the wall, and it will just be one on that force buy that UCC are able to take.
Yeah, it was those bigger guns for UL that they just decidedly won that force buy. I mean, it's helped that Frenty here. He's on a 3 KD. He's looking pretty unstoppable in this map.
Yeah, 15-4, very strong showing from them. From, what CM2K was showing last map. He decided that, look, I'll let one of my teammates take the lead this time. And you see UCC on a eco again. Cooper gets one, of course. Troubles with that Tech 9. Togatron with a very nice 1 dig as well. And it will be a 2 versus 3 now. Fnatic and Togatron left to fight this. They're watching for the flanks. They have these M4s in hand. But UL are not giving them the chance to, to take an extra kill, to give him space, to give him a free round, really.
Yeah, I mean, Shamga here gets caught out by Fnatic. It's even game now, if you could say that. Less health on these two. On these two UCC players than a single UL player. I mean, just 97 points of health between them. But I mean, Genghis is really passive on this A site, but it is going to be B that they head towards.
Ooh, the CM2K. The timing is not on his side. Now the molly will go down. The bomb will be planted. Just the timing, he unscopes, and that is when they walk out. Now gets spotted. Ooh, the no scope not hit. Togatron spraying him down. And Togatron with another one as well. 3 for him this round. And that will be, once again, an even score. UCC going 1 for 1.
Yeah, I mean, and look at the money. Now it's UL who are on this reduced by an MP9, 3 M4s, limited utility. And Team 2K is just going to be going for Deagle.
Yeah, and it looks like they have finally caught up with UL and given, that big kick that they needed into their economy. Not being able to buy up that op high, but an advantage, doesn't have to fight against another opper. Possibly, might push the round towards their favor. Togatron burning in this molly and will take one, but will burn alive. And now 4 versus 3. 1 player pushing out mid gets caught out as well. And now it's just a case of guessing which side there's less players on to fight against.
And Bingus getting caught out of position here. It could win the round on its own. Great awareness there from Goober to miss his nade. But looks like they're resetting based off that contact from Goober, but now the A site is clear. They just have to catch this one-man move then.
Team 2K, he gets spotted. Goober turns around at the right time to spot out CM2K and not give him any chance to fight out that round, even out the player count. And now it's just down to Rem. They are aware where he is. Takes out one of his teammates, but now all they have to do is play around the bomb. Yeah, I don't think his bomb takedown timer was loud enough, but it looks like it just will be a save.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see. Can he pick up an AK or anything here around A main? I don't think any were dropped.
Is that not an AK below his feet? I know it's hidden in. It's hidden in the wall, so it's not really easy to see there. But I thought it looked like an AK. Anyway,
I can confirm that it is an M4A1 Black Lotus.
well, at least he could have picked up the skin, you know.
Exactly.
Skin equals better aim.
If they lose the game now, we'll know exactly why.
Yeah, it will be that M4 Black Lotus that he did not pick up. And now we see once again UCC taking back that lead by 1 round. And will they be able to keep this, keep this going? Will they be able to get 2? Will they be able to get 3 in the lead? Seeing that UL are on more or less an eco or a force buy, they still get taken out. Togatron will be out of this round for now. And it is a player advantage for the side of UL, so strong for their side here. With these guns that they have, it is better for them to play up close and have a few less players pushing in to them at the one time.
Yeah, but I mean, even still, they've given up a lot of map control just in order to play these sites. One big gun and a small gun. Dingus gets taken out by Goober. Unable to get the trade. Now it's Rem. Can he save the round? Dinks DRLX. Ash doesn't catch the mark. Now,
yeah, but look at this. It's a fake. A is the fake. And they've sold it.
K's caught out of position again, and they think it's A.
Now is when the rotate
first
comes
person
in.
Noticed.
Yeah, I will be watching this water position, and to spot that player out will take him out. CM2K gone out of this round. Now 4 versus 1. Rem sprayed to 20 HP. That nade, I was gonna say should do the job, but it's 16 HP. No, actually the fuse kit in hand, so they are able to try and get something here. The knife comes in as well. The absolute disrespect. 7-5 for the side of UCC in this first half of Nukes.
Yeah, I mean, just a perfectly even game. Could have been 6-6. Just equally could have been 6-6. But I think it all comes down now to who wins this pistol. I mean, that economic advantage here. If UCC lose the pistol, that CT economy, it's going to be 7-7, and we're back to even then.
Yeah, and I think this is the decider for UL. Will they be able to come back with these next 2 rounds, or will UCC win this pistol, and then with the money that they get from it, will they be able to go for that extra round to be in the lead?
Yeah, I mean, straight out the bat here, UL, they're getting a lot of damage across the board, and even gotten CM2K into the A side, into the B side, sorry, but Fnatic, he gets caught out from A main, and then caught out again. Goober trades one back, bomb goes down on A, Bingus goes down just as easily. It could be a real clutch round here from Goober. Albatron coming in to help.
Yeah, now these 2 players just peeking out correctly, but Togatron not able to hit that headshot. So that will be the round over for the side of UCC. And It will be possibly once again an even score after this round, because we see these AKs, this Galil AK, two SMGs come in, and UCC on that pistol buy once again.
Yeah, and I mean, we're going to be stacking the A site here, but I think I'd be very surprised if UL weren't ready for this. Washamga, he's been real patient here. He knows that there could be 5 players around this corner, and there are. He doesn't even manage to get one.
Yeah,
Now,
the only damage that comes in is team damage.
The way it is sometimes. Rem is getting so much space here into CT, but that's not where they're coming from. They're coming from there. Catch CM2K.
But
They drop the bomb with 20.
yeah, now, really good pistol round for them, because this is where,
Big damage.
big damage for that economy. The side of UL are able to buy up AKs, but it's still a good bit of money for the side of UCC, and it's not like they get, they get more money, and they do a little bit of a economy crash for that side of UL as well. And once again, we're at an even round, so we're really even map here. Unlike the previous one, unlike Inferno, we had a little bit of a UL-sided map, really. They really ran away with that one round. But now we see it where it's round by round, evened out. And we already see CM2K, the first kill. The RLX will be out of this round.
Goober got some damage through the smoke there. He catches that onto a Shanda. That could be a difference maker here. Well, everyone here low on the side of UL. Is there anywhere they can safely go?
I do not believe so. And Goober is just chasing down Washamga, and Washamga is not able to do anything there. 5 HP on Bingus, and he will be taken out. And now 1 versus 3. It will be Togatron to finish out this round and bring UCC to an 8-7.
Yeah, brilliant disciplined round there coming out from UCC. They were happy to not get kills at the start of the round and just deal that damage, put a little bit of fear into UL, and then move on with that. And I mean, it worked out for them. UL now, they're down to pistols and a single AK and a Galil side.
Yeah, and this is where they're forced up. This is where they will lose a lot of money if they lose this round, but it doesn't matter. Friendly running in with that. I'm getting 2 already, but Cooper says no. How does he get 2 against these M4s? I do not understand. And now these Deagles, already 61 HP. And he just gets a little sprayed down. That will be him for this round. And somehow this yeah, this is somehow returned to UL being in the lead right now for players, and they have the map control, but Fnatic takes out CM2K. Now 2 versus 2. They have to push this at the same time, they have to spot out these positions. DRLX is already walking through. That smoke went down, so they're able to come out, and now these 2 players will be watching them. Fnatic will have that info. He knows there's 1 player there already. Spots him out, brings him down, but it's not enough.
The Fnatic, oh!
So close.
Rem gets the knife, and Washamga gets Rem. No players left alive in that round.
Yeah, 1 second.
What happened?
I believe Fnatic had a defuse kit, correct? I think so.
He did. There's
And
1 second left on that
yeah,
defuse.
1 second left, and he gets that ninja defuse. His teammate missed, absolutely whiffed that spray, but still Fnatic was there, almost saving that round, and it nearly worked. He was there 1 more second. If only he started that defuse a little earlier. But look, it goes to the side of UL once again to tie it up.
Yeah, the quick thinking there from Rem to just get rid of the gun and just run in with the knife. It was just, it can be real tough on that A side to find a player in a smoke because it's just so round.
Yeah. And it's, you know, the different elevations where he could have been standing, really tough to find there as well. So, you know, almost getting that ninja defuse would have been nice to see. I won't lie, but still unable to. UL do fight him out and take that take that round as well, bringing it once again to an even score. So now will we see once again, like we've seen this map, UCC bring it forward a little bit more and then UL catch up, or will UL with this buy, these two AKs, Galil and two Tech 9s, will they be able to really push forward and grab this with a, you know, possibly a 13-8 finish?
That would certainly be incredible. I mean, it's just I'm correct in saying this is our third timeout in a row.
Yes, second or third, but the Terrors side have already used 2 timeouts.
Yeah, I think that was UCC timeout into 2 UL timeouts.
Yes.
So whatever UL are doing right now, we know they're playing on LAN together. It's crazy. God knows what they're doing. It's just
Maybe toilet break.
Maybe toilet break. Maybe they
Maybe
started
strats.
fighting.
Yeah. Possibly strats.
They're saying, dangerous to go for the knife there, man. Can't be doing that. And then a fist fight broke out. I mean, it's easy happen.
Yeah. We'll get the footage later.
We get the footage later. We have cameras.
But now we see that Porsche come in with those Mac 10s, and somehow Yarlex has made it into B main, but it doesn't matter. He just gets run down with a Glock. Rem with 1 as well, and now Fnatic is the only player here on this B side. He knows the bomb is getting planted, but here with a Deagle, his top player is very low HP, and Goober gets 1 as well. CM2K takes 5, and now 2 versus 2, 2 versus 1, 0 versus 4. Excuse me.
Yeah, didn't know where you were going with that, but thank God you brought it home.
I only checked the mini map and realized there was only 2 players on that B side, and then realized there were 2 more in mid. So I guess they just multiplied. But anyway.
Yeah, it was
UL.
a real decisive round there from UL.
Yeah, really good from them. They give another kick to that economy. That armor was not able to be saved by UCC, and now once again they bring these big guns into this round. As well. CM2K with another kill, and then Frenzy to follow that up, and now A side completely taken. 2 B players will just get taken out. They're not even able to leave that B side.
It runs through the smoke backwards. I mean, that was
Yeah, and
an interesting choice there from Fnatic.
the bomb was in B main. So even though there were 4 players on A side, B main was where the bomb was, and if Washamka gets taken out there, he's could have lost him the round.
Yeah, I mean, now it's an 8-10. I mean, that 13-8 that you were saying there a minute ago, I thought this guy's talking absolute rubbish. But I mean, close to that now.
Yeah. It looks like you're running down into these bullets, really. They're just giving them free kills right now. 8-11 now. And, not much to say, really. UL absolutely spraying down mid. Players of UCC just running in, not connecting any of these shots through that smoke, and that will be another not eco, but it is a force after this round. If UCC lose, they will not have any money to work with for that next round. So if UL win this round, this could be the end for this map, and it could be going home with a 0-2 finish, and Tom got burned on site by the Alexander Fnatic. So now, evened out player advantage. Another player gets spotted, bomb will go down. And now is the time for UCC to retake.
Yeah, I mean, look, the players that are on this site, it's Bingus, but it's Rem, Frenzy, and CM2K, the top 3 players for UL right now. They are the ones who should be able to bring this over the line.
Yeah, Kai looking at commentary. We're about to say a player's name, just kills him. And now
But
Frenzy with
now
3.
talking about killing players. Seems no one can do it quite like Frenzy in this map.
Yeah, and Rem will steal that 4th kill from him. And now UCC in a very bad position economically. They have to buy up. And if they win this round, which, you know, they are able to, we've seen what they can do. But if they win this round and they don't have enough players alive, then they will be forced onto a pistol, possibly.
Yeah, I mean, look at the money from UL. Only 2 players below $10,000. They're not really worried about their economy. And Kaisi catches Ren coming in. Goober manages to trade out Kaisi. And Goober now, he wants to be the hero in this round number 31. CM2K catches Pogatron, great shot. And he doesn't know it, but the A site is completely free for him right now. Goober has the bomb.
Yeah, so he is the taken.
Now he does.
Cooper with another one. Beautiful 3K from them, all headshots as well, and now it's down to Bingus. He can hear one of these players running around underneath his feet. He knows where Goober is, and now he will have to try and take 1v1s here. Although we might see a double up here, possibly a crossfire to help this team, and now spotted out. Goober 5 HP left. Molly goes down. He's not going to peek. He's not giving Bingus the advantage that he wants.
Now he is. Bingus, while low, he still has a chance in this round. Could he be ending it here? I mean, we saw heroics from Goober there. Will we see the same heroics coming out from Bingus? But no, it looks like he's going to reach out for the DLS, and that's the way it goes. 9-12 now. UCC, they're starting to put their money together so that they can make this comeback, but it does look a bit tough for them.
Yeah, and this is the problem they are facing now. That economy not good enough to buy, you know, enough utility, let's say. They do have a little bit to work with, but, you know, compared to UL, they have much stronger, UL having much stronger utility. They will be able to hold off that site much quicker, and running to the molly already now with 50 HP. 2 of these players, Goober taking out 1, but the spray is not enough, but the nade from Pogatron taking out Washamka as well. 4 versus 3, 2 versus 2, excuse me now. The kills fall very quickly.
This is such a fast round here from UL. They want this over and done with. I mean, it could be on their undoing. Alex here, he's coming. He's knowing him. He's going to be pushing this smoke.
He's going to wait. He might jump up and he spots him, but not enough, and it's all down to Fnatic. He does get the first one.
Frenzy. It's all down to their captain now, CM2K.
He spots him out.
Hand. Put it away. Does he think he's late?
No way. Fnatic, no way.
Oh,
he is not able to. He's just not able to get that defuse fast enough. You know, trying second time for that ninja. You know, trying to go for that ninja.
Incredible.
Yeah.
I mean, he tried to steal away around the final round of the map that UL tried to steal away from them.
Yeah.
And UL succeeded. UCC did not.
Yeah, exactly. And, you know, this is where, you know, unlucky for UCC, they fought and they showed that they can fight against UL, but just not enough. you know, 13-7 in the first map and 13-9 in the second map, I believe. Almost getting a ninja defuse. They get a knife, but UL get 2 knives. Now who's better? You
Who
know,
is
but
bigger than one?
exactly. We can count here,
It's a
guys.
numbers
Don't worry.
game here at ICS, but just
But look, guys, this will be us finishing up for this week of IE Counter-Strike 2, IECS Counter-Strike 2. I was Oro Blanco. Joining me was Alex. And a big shout out to our sponsors who make this possible: Dogpatch Labs, KOKA Noodles, Logitech, GG Machines, PlayAid, and of course powered by Natives. So once again, thank you everyone for watching, and check out the stream for other games during the week, and come back here for next week Wednesday for another few games of Counter-Strike 2.
thank you, everyone.